So Jenny, it's great to be with you again. Always enjoy our visits with each other. And over the last couple of months, we've been talking a lot about our water work, the work we're doing in rivers here in the state. And we've taken you out to see projects. We've had some of our scientists come in and talk with you, and you and I have had lots of back and forth. And I'm curious, as you look at all the information, what stands out to you as most important about this project?
Great question, and thank you for all of that information and sharing all of this. It's been fun to learn about these projects. In terms of what's the most important, the way I would look at it is what's the ROI on these projects? Can you look at each project and identify what the ROI is? And if you can, then it's pretty easy to figure out which project is the most important.
So why do you think the focus on ROI is, why is that most important?
Look, I've worked in business my whole career, and the reason I've been successful is because I have focused on ROI. Take your limited financial inputs and figure out how can you maximize them.
So it really is, for you, it is about maximizing inputs.
Yes, yep, now you're getting it.
Okay. So where I get curious, Jenny, is you know what the Nature Conservancy, the evolution the organization is going through right now, right? You know the mission change. We're looking at what's good for nature, what's good for people. Yep. And there still is that space for what I would call technical projects, technical solutions, where it is relatively easy to give a return on investment. But then there's this other side that is about really getting humans and communities to value nature for the role that it plays in their lives, and that's harder to measure. So I wonder, what do we stand to lose by focusing on ROI as our primary metric?
Yeah. A good question, but I think you're asking the wrong question, David. I think the question really is, how can you get things done? You know, the Nature Conservancy is an organization that gets projects done, and I've come to trust that you will do that. And whether you're doing technical, whether you're working with the squishy people stuff, you can still get things done and you can demonstrate impact, and I really trust you to do that.
So but again, it's more than these technical projects. So I'm curious, as you think about your evolution as a donor, and you think about what it means to invest in our work, you know, it really is about investing in both, because we have this vision of getting people to value nature for the role that it plays while also protecting nature for its own sake. So when you look at this more, as you said, squishy side, that's hard to measure. So how do you think about that?
Well, it is harder to measure, and I certainly want my dollars to go to the kinds of projects that you actually can measure and you can show me what the ROI has been. But David, you're going to have to make some tough decisions as an organization. You cannot do everything. And so at some point you're going to have to ask if it's still cost effective for you to do some of the more squishy stuff, or if there's another organization that can do it better.
Got it. And this is, you know, Jenny, this is something I don't think we've ever talked about, even in the long time that we've been spending together, and I'm enjoying this conversation. So I'm curious, when you look at your philanthropy in general, how do you define success? What does success look like?
Success, well, I mean, we've just been talking about this. I want to know that what I've done has had an impact. I want to know what the return on investment is for my dollars. And I expect you, and if I give you a major gift, to come back to me at least in 3 to 5 years and be able to tell me what the impact of that gift was in some sort of quantifiable way. So that's how I would measure it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.